So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Foden. And he plays one through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. England with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. France are looking to go forward now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Konate gets his final warning. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And he's forced to go back. Konate. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ball played for Conte. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Chouameni. Doué. Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga gets into some space.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Thuram. France still without a single shot on target. And this is Kane. He is through here. And the finish! Goal, England! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And they've got a throw. Rice. France are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's made its way to him. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mbappe.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And smartly reclaimed. Foden. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Dembele. There will be a throw-in. This looks promising. Looking to play it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now it's Thuram. It's a really well-measured ball.
That was lovely, that.
Dembele. And he's whipped it across. Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Rice. Now Foden. And he's intervened well there. Doué. Kanté. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. That's the throw. Tarkowski. Foden. Ferdinand is very... Oh, terrible pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Rice. Palmer. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Pickford gets rid with it. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Dembele. And it's Kanté. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Palmer. Foden looking to run onto it. Lovely, now then. Mbappe. And it's Dembele. Some good work on the right flank here. Doué. He's played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Koundé. Still they trail and time is ticking away. Palmer. Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Owen. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Tchouaméni. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Tchouaméni and Doué. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Tarkowski. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is...
Oh, he's having a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Conte. And it's Doué. Dink through. He's got away. Palmer. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Here's Tchouaméni. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Dembele. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Now it's Doué. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. The ball has bounced loose now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Camavinga. Rice. And it's Palmer. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
England have their second corner now. Doué gets it clear. Saka. Aims beyond the defence. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Foden. Palmer pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Dembele's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that is as far as it goes. France were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Rabiot gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, I think he's going to solidify this defence, Peter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him set up a counter-attack or two as well. Having someone like him in midfield is crucial if you want to stop the other team building up a head of steam. This guy has got the lot.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And he's managed to get free. DiMarco with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance.
Keane! Camavinga gets it clear. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Keane. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Now he's got space here. Shoots to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bastoni. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been won straight back. He's found a way through. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's Dembele. That pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. Politano couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And it's Barella. Hops for safety. France still without a single shot on target. Doué.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He won't be happy with that one. This is Dembele. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Dembele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Doué. Cross in, looks like a good one. Good read, needed to be. Tonali to Barella. It's played through for him. Keane receives it in a good position here. And it shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Italy with the corner. They're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hit into the middle, and he gets rid in a hurry. France have the chance to go the other way. Koundé. Conte. And it's Rabiot. And Doué. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's delightful. Barella. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Calafiori. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's Tonali. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. That's a throw. Barcola. Rabiot. Now Barcola. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rabiot. Doué. Played into space. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A goal at a really telling moment. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for the moment.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Oh no, what a big chance! Goal, France! Into the lead once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Keane!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Dembele considers his options.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go directed goal from here, I think.
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Conte. Now it's Keane. Bellanova. Politano providing an outlet on that flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Barcola going face to face with his great rival. Barcola! Camavinga. And here's Barcola. Do it. There's the shot! Played out to the right. Rabiot. Now it's Keane. Oh, good spread. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Barcola. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Barella. Tonali. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's there to clear it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Conte. He's looking wide. And the shot! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France go into the lead.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Dembele is herring after that one. Bastoni. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Calafiori. Now it's Keane. Camavinga with the slide tackle there. Keane! It's a loose ball. In he goes again! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Doué. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Tonali. Look at this, and the shot!
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. There's the crossfield ball. Rabiot, Spread out to the left. Doué. France have reclaimed it. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Belanova. And the pass is intercepted. It's a promising position. Politano plays it in. And that is as far as it goes. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this fella, Brandel Kolo Muani. And just in case you haven't heard of him, it's probably because his rise has been pretty meteoric. He's done all the hard yards in the French lower leagues, so you'll see him kind of inhabit that position inside right. That's where he operates, that's where he's at his very best, and I'm sure we're going to see him in that role today.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dembele. And it's Fofana. Rabiot. Koundé. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. Fofana. Shifted it to the flank. Anton. That's Gundogan. Now it's Wirtz. He is through here. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Anton gets over and intercepts. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Havertz. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Gundogan. And the pass is intercepted. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Musiala. And now a sudden chance to counter. France still without a single shot on target. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's found a way through. Well read. And the danger is averted. Can he get it through? Oh, he's got tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Musiala. Spread out to the left. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Colomwani. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Germany are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Wirtz. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Raum, ready to try one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
He's gone for goal. That was travelling. Oh, what's he done? Havertz! Oh, that was no routine save.
Havertz really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Dembele. Musiala. Now it's Colomwani. Played out to the right. Mbappe. He's gone away. He's having a shot!
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. Raum picks it up out wide. Gets the shot away! Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Fofana. And it's Conte. Oh, easy pickings there. And that pass has been well intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. Conte. Konate. Camavinga.
Temps additionnel, 1
For
minute.
Conte. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That has been cut short. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Saliba, Rabiot, Camavinga, Conte, and it's Fofana. Now it's Colomwani. Gets a good foot in there. Dembele to Rabiot. And it's Fofana. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Fofana. Fofana unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Rabiot. It's run loose here. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance, surely! Dispatched clinically. First blood drawn. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Colomwani. Anton. It's a pretty loose pass. Applies the finish! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Changement.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of...
And he's had a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Colomwani is offering a right smile there.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Played back in. Gundogan. Kante goes sliding in. Lovely pass, but can he get that? Big chance! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Numecha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Nice control. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
But pour l'équipe de France.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you like to... Mbappe! Dembele wins the duel this time. Doué threads one in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has been slung wide. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Dembele. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for options for movement. Aimed in towards the centre. The keeper gets his hands on it. Doué. Conte. Doué. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Always onto this. He's in a great position. And the finish! Nicely aimed pass. Dembele. Oh, nicely intercepted. Conte. Koundé. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played into the... Has another go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Hernandez with the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Danger averted for now. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Now there's a fine ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe to Rabiot. Mbappe, and it's Doué. Pinches it off him. Doué. And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. Now Saliba. Rabiot. Conte. France finding their passes. Hernandez. And that has left him in a heap. Nicked it back promptly. Decent progress down the left. Conte. That is a crunching tackle. Conte. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Kolumuani. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now this could be a chance. Doué. Mbappe. And it's Doué. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dembele. He has found the way through. Takes aim and up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 11.
We're underway again.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Camavinga. France do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Out to the left it goes. And it's Hernandez. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Doué. He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Another chance from a corner. France have their second corner now. Rabiot attempts a clearance.
France clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And he's been shifted off it. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good read, needed to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He is through here.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That has been cut short. Mbappe! Mbappe! He's found some space. Great chance! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's got away. Now it's Olise. Decent chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
France are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And he's managed to get free. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Mbappe is flagged offside.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's on it, can he get away? Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mignon gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Konate. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Back into the middle, looking for the run. Now it's Olise. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. France could not have chosen a worse moment.
Changement en cours.
The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe, over to the left. Ribéry, now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Olise, Colomboani. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. For Olise. It's just beyond his reach.
3 minutes.
Olise. Koundé. That has not gone well. Colomboani. Plays the return pass. France looking to pass their way through. And that will be it. France perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags. Tries from distance. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Doué picks it up out wide. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. He's having a hit! Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Alexander-Arnold. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Backward it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And here's Foden. France still without a single shot on target.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now there's the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 39,
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Lobbed in behind. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Loose ball now, and takes a shot. And they've caught Reed. He's having a go! Well, that is rather wayward.
Jordan Henderson probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Doué. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Doué. And here's Colomwani.
Colomwani really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Goes for a shot! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Harry Kane!
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's had a hit! Oh, bang on target.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Passes short and sharp. Kolumuani touches it back. Great defending, strong and determined. Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. Stones gets it away. Now it's Kane. He might be in here! Dembele. And it's Eze. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Palmer. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pinches it off him. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now it's Kolumuani. Camavinga. Foot in. Now it's Kane. Kolumuani might just make this. Dembele. That is ended up in no man's land. France have got it back and they'll have another go. This looks promising. And it's Kane. Now it's Palmer. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Somewhat off target. Now it's Foden. That has been cut short. He's hit it long. He's looking wide. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Saka gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Eze. Not the most convincing of passes. Doué. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Conte. He's got away. That has not gone well. Saliba. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Rabiot. Oh, good spread. Stones calmly anticipates. Saka. He has found a way through. That's a good foot in there.
Substitution for England. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 10, Palmer. Coming on the field,
Conte.
number 18, Rashford.
And it's Doué.
Number 19.
And here's Colomwani. Alexander-Arnold. And it's slung out wide.
This match was
It's a pretty loose
98,004.
pass. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Too much on that, it's gone out. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need Kane! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Kane. In with the challenge. Searching passes played there. Rashford! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Kane. Bellingham. Kane.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's picked his way through. Camavinga. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Now it's Solanke. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting through the gears here. France have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dembele, Doué. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been clubbed away. Camavinga. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Doué. Chance! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
France take the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Oh no, he's got that wrong.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rashford is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
At a time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Conte. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. So that's it. It is all over. France can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes